Kábíyèsí o, kí adé ó pẹ́ lórí, kí bàtà ó pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀. I have two short questions for you, sir. January this year, you wrote a letter to the federal government, to the president of Nigeria, about insecurity in Yoruba land, in Nigeria as a whole, but particularly in Yoruba land. Sir, did you receive a response? And has security improved in Yoruba land? Number two, sir, you did mention that Yoruba has been a nation before now, which we all agree. But the agitation for Yoruba nation has attained a very high, I don't know how to describe it these days. And nothing has been done because Nigeria as a whole is not working for anybody.
I've
not working for
several letters.
So I said Nigeria is not working for the Obas, it's not working for the rich, it's not working for the poor.
Network is bad. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
The
Yes,
network
sir.
is bad. But to your question, the letter I wrote was, there are two very important letters I wrote to the presidency about the situation in Nigeria within the context of Yoruba nation. One I wrote is very, very exclusive letter. I thought they would reply, telling them we have internalized religion and that Yoruba do not take any religion from anybody under force. That Yoruba nation has had its own methodology in planning the state and the apparatus of power. Coming to Nigeria, it was not a mistake that Nigeria, the Alaafin, was represented in 1914 as the only Obas in Yoruba land to go to Suguru to sign the amalgamation treaty. What the Alaafin signed was the preservation of Yoruba government, ethics, and our ways of life. That nothing must derogate or detract from that situation. And the Yoruba nation will not be endangered. Those assurances was given before she appended the signature in 1914 as the only Oba. Now the other Obas in Yoruba up till now have no question. Why was it that it was only the Alaafin that represented them? Because it is the Yoruba nation, it is the government of the Oyo that is the perfect exactitude of government that any nation can have. Culture of civility, culture of respect for constitutional authority, culture of greetings. You give culture of planning. Nobody in Yoruba land, if you are respected, you have your age group that you will serve as a man. You are not for yourself alone. You are for your community, you are for your state, you are for your quarter, you are for your compound. It is changed. It is well departmentalized. The family level, the extended family, the home, the quarters you belong to, then the land responsibility are fixed from the lowest to the highest. You are involved in your society. You are not stateless. Yoruba has never been a stateless people. You are recognized for your work. If you are a Yoruba man and you have not been late in coming home, the day they don't see you, there will be panic. Not now that we go anywhere we like and do whatever you like to yourself. You are not, you belong to the society, belong to your quarter, belong. But I now wrote to the government, what you are practicing now, kidnapping the Yoruba people, selling them for us, in their own locality. You must explain that why we are not having the security again. They cannot reply that. There's no way they can reply. Second one, Nigeria Yoruba question in Nigerian Kolodom. I wrote to the government. cataloging the names of the people arrested, killed, people kidnapped. Even now, as I'm speaking to you, we have our men in the bush still arresting kidnappers up till now. We are catching them, giving them to the police authority. We give them to the authority. Third day you see them on the street again. Who am I serving? The governor does not care to know what I do. You cannot get him. A march has donated, I gave him a report, a Catholic report of what I've been doing, catching criminals. He has not gotten back to me. That's my government. It's not interesting. Who am I serving? Who am I reporting to? There's nobody to report to. You write to the governor, he does not reply. The booklet I gave to him, cataloging everything, is still with me, he has not returned it, and he has not said a word. That's the state we are in Nigeria, state of anarchy. Nobody is responsible for anything. They can frustrate, but I refuse to be frustrated. Somebody must continue to challenge social injustice. Somebody must. You can't calm me down. Until I breathe my last, I continue to do what I know for the best of the Yoruba nation. If you write them, give them facts. If they don't reply, what do you do? What do you do? That is why you see the South Alaafin, after some time now, they have stopped even South. Then they ignore me totally. I can quote Aulo, I can quote Zik, I can quote Balewa, I can quote Ahmadu Bello, what they said at what time. I can quote Balewa, I can quote Sagari. In 1948, Sagari said he does not believe in one Nigeria, that the North is a separate country from the South. Later he became the president of Nigeria. When he became president of Nigeria, they like one Nigeria. When they are not there, they don't like one Nigeria. Now, you borrow money to make a railway from Abuja to Kaduna or Kano. Now, less than 6 days ago, they blew the line off. That money you borrow is for the whole of Nigeria. It should have been known to them that you don't put a rail in the Atlantis area. You can travel from Abuja to Kano without seeing any settlement. Why do you put a rail to anywhere there's no, security? Now we go to Kano jet. But the weapons that the bandits has, they can bring a plane flying from half a mile or 3/4 of a mile. They have anti-aircraft gunner they can bring to you. Our president is very afraid not to go from Abuja to his area by this, and I expect them is negotiating with the bandits that we want to buy anti-aircraft gunner from them. So the bandits have power, violence power, more than our government. Are we safe in this country? Who is to tell them? A man like the Alaafin telling them to do, they will not hear. But we continue to tell the truth. The Yoruba nation is a desiderata, but the way to go about it is quite different. Now, see the way they want to turn it. They want to say a Sunday Igboho is financing. Where do we get money? Where will Sunday Igboho get money to finance? But the Saudi Arabians, the people in Dubai, graphically gave them the name.
Obalamidi Adeyemi, the Alaafin of Oyo Kingdom, in a recent interview, aired his frustrations towards the Nigerian government. While speaking his truth, Obalamidi revealed how he wrote different letters to President Muhammadu Buhari concerning the nation's insecurity and constant attacks by Fulani herdsmen in Yoruba land. The letters had pointed out the atrocities of the Fulani herdsmen, which including raping women in the presence of their husbands, destruction of farmlands, killings, among others. The Alaafin of Oyo stated that those letters were never read by President Buhari. Buhari never replied or returned his letters. Obalamidi lamented that the government is lackadaisical and not responsible for anything pertaining the country. Quoting Shagari's words in 1948, where he said he does not believe in one Nigeria, he opined that the same man contested and later became Nigeria's president, and he drastically changed his words. Obalamidi stated how Yoruba nation has its own internalized religion and methodology and can't be controlled by an irresponsible government. He went on to review that the government borrowed money to construct the Kaduna-Abuja railway, and now it has been blown up by bandits. The Alaafin of Oyo went as far as saying that the federal government are negotiating with these bandits to buy an aircraft from them. He opined that the federal government are afraid of these bandits and the country is sitting on a ticking bomb. He also mentioned how the government had tried to frustrate his efforts, but assured that he will continue to do his best for the Yoruba nation.